Where's Google ranking your videos? And are you getting as many views as you should be getting? Stay tuned and watch this next video. It's going to be interesting. Hey guys, I'm back. Hello everybody, I'm back. My name is Rios. And today what I want to talk about is a couple of things. I was looking at some videos and I saw some guys that were talking on one of the hangouts. They were talking about, where the videos are going to be in a few years from now, how many views they're going to have. And it got me thinking that unless these videos are optimized, and they call it search engine optimization, these videos, right now there isn't a lot of videos, when you think about a search on Google where you get several hundred thousands or millions of things that pop up, on whatever subject that you're looking for. We don't have a lot of videos out there for reselling and pickers. There really isn't a lot of them out there. There's going to be a lot coming up. And the way you need to have, if your videos are not optimized, what happens is Google's a business, and they want to advertise to these videos that we're putting up. And when they see a video that is not optimized, they got these spiders that'll come out and start going through that information that you put on your title, the information that's underneath the video. And these are the words that have to have relevance to the searches that people are searching. So if somebody is searching a keyword where, let's say, eBay, the relevance to this video that you're making on eBay or picking has to be in that title, has to be within the description of the title in the first paragraph and throughout that paragraph for Google to rank it higher, because they rank when you got when that page pops up on that search. You have a lot of, on that first page you got 1 through 10, I forget what it is, and what's the criteria that they use to determine who's going to be the first one to show up under that search that you searched to Google. They use that. One of the criteria is the keywords, obviously, the relevance of the information that they're going to immediately go out there and get anything that's relative to the information that you need to see. And a lot of these videos that I've been watching, they are not relevant to the information that the title says. Some of them are talking about picking and selling, and then you start listening to the content and it has nothing to do with that. So why would Google want to put that up on the first page of their search engines if they're not going to be able to promote anything on it? Because the way Google makes their money is by advertising. So let's say I have this Florida State shirt on, or no, not the Florida State shirt. I'm looking for Florida State, or discussing Florida State information. Google is going to see the relevance of my title and the information. If it's a website, the content of that website, and the same with YouTube, the title and the content that you've put in the bottom of there. A lot of time we just put Facebook, our Facebook link, and where they could get a hold of us. You need to write something on there with the keywords that you put as a title, so they can relate that and it's relevant to the searches that people are searching, and they can advertise. Because if it's talking about Florida State, all of a sudden you're going to see a lot of stuff popping up having to do with Florida State University alongside of your of the Google searches or whatever website you're on. You'll start seeing that, because that's how they advertise. They want to have relevant ads to the relative information that you've or the relative content that you supply. So if that's not coherent, they're gonna penalize you. And how do they penalize you? They put you down. They put these videos down and down and down to where you're coming out on page 1 million or something like that, where nobody's ever gonna see you. So that's where a lot of these videos are gonna be in a few months, let alone a few years, if they're not optimized. They need to be optimized, and what optimization basically means is that it's relative content and the wording to what you're saying that it's all going to be throughout. So all that information from the title all the way down to the end of that information, all that content is relative to searches, to your keywords. You know, all that's got to be consistent. That way they can promote and they're going to say this is something good. Again, the content that you're giving too has got to be good, because they're also taking into consideration the hits that that website's getting or that video is getting. And if you're not getting a lot of hits, they know, you know, this is not a good website to promote on. We're not gonna promote to this website because it's not getting a lot of hits. So again, you start going down. Your information starts getting hidden within the pack. And you want to, in business, you want to differentiate yourself in whatever way you possibly can. And with website and the internet, content and being relative to your keywords is very important. That's where it's going to put you up on the top or put you down below. When there isn't anybody out there, if you got something that's relatively new and there's not a lot of information, you're going to be put on the top because nobody is competing with you. But when you got so much competition that's coming up, there's a lot of people who are starting to make videos. The competition is going to get thick. Google is going to start really looking at those keywords and the keywords throughout the whole website, throughout the YouTube videos, and they're going to start ranking them, because that's how they do it. They rank them depending on the relevance of the information that you're putting out there. Well, that's something that I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to make some more videos on that subject as far as how you know, go a little bit more in depth on how to rank and get your videos seen by a lot more people. And another thing that's called SEO, but another thing that's equally important once you got customers is what I like to call CSO, customer service optimization. Your websites, when you're selling, have to be customer service optimized. That means that when your customers come in there, or a potential lead comes into your website to see and buy, it has to be very professional. It has to be nice. Your delivery, if you will, of your information and the content of each item that you're selling, and your, how should I put it, your return policies, all that needs to make that customer feel like you're very credible to do business with. I am willing to risk buying something and see what you're made of, and you got to live up to that expectation. You know, you got to have that professional website, and once that customer buys from you, they have to be content after the fact. You got to have some good follow-up techniques to make these people become raving fans of you, of your merchandise, of the way you handle business. And that's another thing that we could talk about is what's the word? It's when you know, people start liking you. The law of attraction. That's the word. The law of attraction. People are going to start liking you, and you could be attracted to somebody, and then they see your professionalism isn't up to par, and then they don't like you. Your first impression, and you could rub somebody the wrong way just by your first impression. But you can win them over by being very professional. These are all things I'm going to expand on and make some more videos on. So stay tuned to my channel. I'm going to get you know, deeper into these subjects. If you got any questions, go ahead and comment and let me know what you feel. If you got any tips that you want to give me, like I said, this is the community. Excuse me. This community, man. That's what this community is for. So we can stay in touch, communicate, and refine. They say two metal objects can sharpen each other. You know, so we can all become sharper. We can become better if we all help each other. And that's what I want to do. And that's what I'm doing with all yours information. I hope I can help you. If you got any questions, let me know. And today's pick of the day is a good one. And a lot of you might recognize these. And I was turned on to these by the Bonafide Hustler. This is what starts to happen. You'll start watching these videos, and things you would normally not have looked for or paid any attention to all of a sudden you'll see them and it'll pop out and you'll say, wow, I saw that. And the Bonafide Hustler talked about these Olokai sandals. And I got this one for 20 bucks at the Salvation Army. And I'm going to show you a little bit about them. So you can see, these were brand new. That's what these are brand new. I got them for 20 and the tag on them says $99, as you can see there. Olokai sandal, there's their logo. And these are really nice. There you can see their logo a little better right there. If you see these, pick them up. They're a good deal, even if you get them used. I gotta give a shout out to the Bonafide Hustler. He turned me on to these, and I look for them. And that's what you'll start to do. And that's what will start to happen. Continue watching the videos, learning from everybody who's making these videos. Start getting yourself knowledgeable as far as the brands that sell, the hot brands, as I like to call them. You'll go out there and you'll see that you'll start to spot them. You know, you'll start to see them, and you're going to become an expert as far as what to buy and what not to buy. That's the pick of the day. And today's shout out goes to a veteran that's been around for a long time in the picking community, the YouTube community. His name is Brent Ott, and with his show that he started recently doing his Google Hangout show, Trash Talking Treasures, one of my favorite shows because he keeps the information relative, doesn't veer off. You're going to see other shows that start veering off the subject and they'll start just talking about a lot of things. This guy keeps his show under control and he keeps everything relative. The information he gives out is good information. You'll start learning from other pickers. You know, he's out there trying to help the community grow, help other pickers by giving them some of his viewership. And you know, people start to learn. That's how I started learning about a lot of other pickers. He also has this new Project X that he's launching this year. He has TTT Second Helping, and of course his blog, which is brentott.com. Check him out. You're going to learn a lot from him. Ask him questions, and he's going to be, or he is, the shout out for the day. Thanks, Brent. And that's my video for today, folks. I appreciate you watching. And like always, if you like the video, like it, share it. It's very important that we do that for each other. And we'll continue growing as a community. And we'll continue helping other people make it in these trying times that we're living in nowadays. The economy the way it is. We all need to get together, help each other, and continue going forward. Till my next video, talk to you later. Bye-bye.